Okay. All right. I think I'm ready. I think I'm here. Okay. Morning, everyone. I'm running a little late. It's okay. Um, and this is one of those no hair and makeup days. So, because this is a potato day, I'm just not doing it. So, no webcam, but maybe next time. Okay. So I'll try not to forget the little introduction thing that I usually forget. Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tori from Calypso Creative Planning. Today we're going to talk about all things Notion. Notion, how I love you. Great companion to the digital planning world. Just great, like all the way around. So I'm going to give you guys like a look at my Notion and go away, outdated driver. And we're going to look at customizing your hub. So this is the 2024 Pink Queen Big Picture Planning Notion Hub. And I released a sticker pack. Let's see. I just restarted my computer, so it'd be nice and fresh for you guys. And I don't have everything open. So, let me get this open. I just released a new Peaches and Dreams sticker pack. And it comes with all these things to customize your Notion hub. But also, like, you can use these in your digital planner because you get the Good Notes file. The original Pink Queen hub came with... Sorry, it's like I'm like pulling off a extra layer of t-shirt here because it's like hot and cold and I can't temperature regulate today. Okay, so the sticker pack, like the original hub came with this sticker pack, but for Pink Queen, obviously, because it was Pink Queen. But the new one, it's just the sticker pack because I didn't redo the hub. Unless you guys want a completely new hub with this, let me know. I can do that. But I thought today I'd share like how to turn your hub. Like this is my hub, and it's so weird because I'm like seeing. You want behind the scenes? Okay, apparently my Patreon really wants more behind the scenes. So here's a little behind the scenes of what's going on right now. So this is on this other screen, this little, really behind the scenes magic there. But we're going to take a look at customizing this Notion hub, because if you already have it, you don't necessarily want like a whole new hub, because if you have all this planned out and you're like doing good, you're doing your thing, working it all, then you don't necessarily want a completely new hub because then you have to relink things. So I created the new Peaches and Dreams one so you can customize your existing hub. But what I'm going to show you today is going to help you, like, let's say, next quarter you want to customize it to be a completely new look, or next week you want to customize it to be a completely new look. This tutorial for today is going to help you like know how to do that. So okay, before we go any further, let me say hi to everyone because we've got tons of people jumping on here. We got Erin and Kay and Adrienne and Michelle and Delana and Ann and Jacqueline. All right. And Delana was so excited to be able to join us today because she thought she was going to have a meeting, but she didn't. So she's here and she's all about Notion. So I'm glad she's here. Someone, y'all help me out if it was you, in Patreon asked about, was it Kay? Maybe it was Kay. Asked about like a whole Notion hub for Peaches and Dreams for this quarter. And I can do that. If you guys want a new hub, I can totally do that. But this is going to show you how to take your existing hub and customize it for that. So obviously I'm working on my computer. You can do this same sort of thing on your iPad. We all know that the iPad version, the app version, just is not as user-friendly for setup as the computer version, but since it's already set up for you, you're just swapping some things out. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to customize First, we're going to start with like this front page. This is like the dashboard of it, and we're going to customize it using the new sticker pack that I just put out. Was it Sunday? Friday? It wasn't Friday. It was Sunday. I think I put it out Sunday. And we're going to look at doing that. Do you guys need an update first? I didn't even think about that. I just shared a shit ton of stuff in the shop this morning. New stickers. So if you haven't seen that, let me see. Let me show you what I put in the shop before we get in here in case you want new stuff. So icon stickers. We've got 2 new sets of icon stickers. Let me put this here. Okay, so the icon stickers are so much fun, and I really wanted to use more. So, yes. So we've got new icon stickers. Love those. Love those. And then, so it was. I thought it was UK. Kay says this new kit is exactly what I was asking for. Yay. Okay, good. Good. What else came out this morning? Oh, letters and numbers. I'm trying to do, like, let's do a little update before we, like, really fully dive in. So letters and numbers came out this morning. So pretty. I haven't done one of these kits since Floral Elegance. And Floral Elegance has been making me, like, think of this collection because I feel like a lot of those things work really well together. So I was like, I want some numbers and letters because I want to make some fun new headers for my pages. And then decor kits. I'm doing something a little bit different with decor kits this time. I'm grouping the listings by like colorway or like pattern or whatever. So the first batch is the sage green, and oh, so pretty. Okay, Anne says I grabbed the new decor set. Whoop whoop. Erin says, oh, I love the icons and the kit you're talking about for Peaches and Dreams. I've been using in my big fancy and neglecting my Notion. It happens. I've been neglecting my Notion for like the past couple weeks, and I went full on planning for the quarter. You'll see that. I sat down over the past few days and have been like, okay, these are things that are happening. These are coming up, like recurring things that I know need to happen. So I've been plugging those in. But it's time to customize it and get it all pretty and ready for the quarter. So I'm excited to do this. Decor kits, like I was saying, I batched them by the pattern this time, and we're going to try that out. You guys let me know if you like that. That way you don't have to go to like 6 or 7 different listings. I say 7 because we've got a brand new set. But you don't have to go to like 7 different listings to get all of the same pattern. So I'm just grouping them by pattern. That way, if I add more kits for that pattern, it'll just be in that listing. So these kits went out this morning, and they're so fucking cute. I can't wait to play with them. I already started adding some of those to a spread, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So these are so cute. I just love them, love them, love them. And I plan on doing at least 2 other patterns because you guys know I like to do like 3. But if you guys want more, like, let me know. Are you ready? You ready for the newest one? I'm so excited about this one. This is the newest one. And if you're wondering why it jumps from kit 6 to kit 9, it's because kit 7, I'm trying to, like, if you want to request a certain kit in a certain pattern, I wanted to make it easy for you guys and for me. So I'm trying to keep the numbers, like, you know, by the kit styles. So 1 through 6 you've already seen. 7 was when I did a different, like, pulled from this and that bundle to create a different set for the Kate's Secret. And then 8 was the one that I did for Book Journal Babes. So that has a different grouping of items. And so that's why we're on to 9. So this is so pretty. I love this one. And you may notice, okay, so we've got, like, you guys have seen the bookmarks up here. I did some little bookmark notes in our mixed paper notes set for this collection, but we've got some new ones. So these are clipped, and these were inspired by, I'm sure you're not going to be surprised, Mandy. She wanted, like, little clipped ones, and she created them herself by, like, stacking 2 stickers and cropping them in different ways. So I was like, oh, now I want some. I want a whole kit of those. So I'm probably going to end up doing a whole kit of those. But these are just like starting out. I wanted to include those because I think Alicia was like, oh, I want some too. How do we do that? So I was like, I'm just going to make some. But yeah, so surprise, surprise. Another inspiration from Mandy. I'd be lost without that girl. Okay, so those are our new kits. Super excited. Super excited. Okay, all right, now let's close these. And we're going to look at customizing our Notion Hub over into the new theme. And let's see, where's my window? Let me go back to my sticker pack. Okay, so I've got the images for the sticker pack. If you're doing this on your iPad, then you would just want to make sure they're saved somewhere you can get to them. Either, like, I keep all of my stuff on Dropbox if they're from other shops, or this is on my computer because, you know, that's where I made it. But if I download any kits from any other shops, those come, I just save those all on Dropbox. It's just easier because you can pull those to your computer. You can join the folder, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to look at taking these and customizing our hub to be in the new theme. So super excited. If you have any Notion questions while we're in this, let me know. There are, I don't know, 2 or 3 Notion videos, maybe 3. Do I need to create a playlist? I probably need to create a playlist. I don't know if I have one on the YouTube channel or not for Notion videos, but if I don't, I need it. So we can all ignore that first one. Damn, that was like a shit show. We can ignore that first one. So that was where we were looking at the app, and it was terrible. All right, so this is the dashboard page of our Notion Hub, and if I sound jittery, it's because I'm on my second big cup of coffee, and I'm just going to take another sip right here. Okay, so this is our dashboard. If you're anywhere in this planner, Jacqueline says, what computer do you use? Just a regular computer or an iMac? I'm on a PC. I'm Windows all the way. The only Apple product I own is my iPad. That's it. That's all I got. I'm Samsung for the phone. I'm PC here. So I think it works the same way on Mac. You guys, if anyone else is on Mac using Notion, let me know. I do use Notion on my iPad, on my PC. You can use it on a web browser, on like anywhere. Let's see. If you go to Notion.so, I'm gonna log in. Let's see. Okay, so this is what it looks like on, like, you can open it in the app, but if you're on a browser, you can look at it here. We're gonna go to this, so you can see it's the same sort of thing. This is the online version. Go away. I use it on my phone, on my Samsung phone. Whenever I'm like quickly needing to add something, because it's so handy. I can be like, oh, I finished this book. Oh, I started this other book. Add it to the dashboard. So that's really handy. The iPad, I reference it. I add notes to it. Setup is all done on the computer because the app just sucks for setting up things. So having a template like this hub makes it so much easier if you plan to use the app and not be around your computer all the time. Anne says, Mac girl here. I'm pretty sure it works the same on both platforms. Okay, so Anne, since you're familiar with Notion and Mac, if you notice any differences, just let us know. Because I know some programs, there are differences. Like my 3D modeling program that I used for home design stuff, like the PC version is drastically different than the Mac version. Is it PC or should I say Windows? The Windows version is different than Mac. And I could never use the Mac version because it's just wrong. Okay, that version is just wrong. So I don't know how Notion compares, but if you notice anything, let us know. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the cover. That's what this little header is here at the top. If you hover, you see change cover. So I'm going to select it. You can choose from like the gallery. You can pull from Unsplash if you have a link somewhere. But we're going to go with upload, and I'm going to say upload file, and well, we don't need the books. Come on. And let's just go to where I have them saved on my computer. Sticker pack. and I'm going to choose one of the header images. I think I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to go with this one because it's pretty, and you can reposition it, so like you can pull it down to where it's just like this if you want, or you can leave this, you know, where it's, I'm going to say cancel, so it goes back centered. So there you go. I'm going to change my icon, so if I click on this, you can choose an emoji, you can choose an icon, but I'm going to go to custom, and I'm going to say upload, and yay, it pulls this right back here. And I'm going to scroll down to, oh, I kind of want this one. No, I'm going to go to the cute little rose because I think that's lovely. And you'll notice that when you change your icon here for your hub, it changes up here. And if I open up my menu, you can see it now changes here because that's the icon for that page. So there you go. Delana says, I feel that in my soul about the Mac version of Excel versus the Windows version. Oh my gosh, like why has it got to be so different? Like SketchUp is the 3D modeling software that I use for house design stuff. And in the Mac version, like none of the toolbars stick anywhere. They're just floating around all willy-nilly. And you don't get panels, and it's just like, no, I just couldn't do it. Could not do it. Okay. All right, so next, let's swap out this. Okay, if you haven't figured out how to change this, this is set up to be like your current quarter, and the original like downloaded version, it's filtered for Q1 because that's where we started. So if you hit filter, and then you come over here, you can change it to be Q2. So it may have looked like this Q1. So I already changed that to Q2. So we just have that, right? And this is our old one, right? Because this is Pink Queen. I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and it's going to open up this page. And we'll customize this whole page later. But it's just, we'll customize this whole page later. We're one thing at a time. But if I go to quarterly planning, I'm going to take this guy. This is our page. Oh, quit. Why am I going back and forth? Okay, I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to confuse you. Let's start back. If we click on this, okay, go to our more properties. This is our cover right here. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to say delete, and then I'm going to replace it with the new Q2 thing. I don't know what I was doing. I'm sorry. I was just telling you just crazy stuff right there. But that's how you do that. It was in the hidden properties, okay? That's right there. And then that's where you do is you replace that there. I'm going to close that back. And says it's probably made hard to use on Mac since it's a Microsoft product and they don't want you to use a Mac. Ooh. And the theories begin. I mean, could be. Because Windows and Mac stuff, they just don't cooperate. They just don't. I don't want to customize this page yet. So let's just go back to the dashboard. We've customized the cover. So now when we're on the dashboard, you can see we've got our new little thing. It's so pretty. Suki says so pretty. Thank you, thank you. So now that's customized here. I'm going to skip this little widget because I'm going to show you that in a moment. We're just swapping out things right now. So this, I'm going to hit these three little dots. I'm going to say replace. And once again, you can do all these different things, but I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to choose this. Okay, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. We'll get to the vision board in a minute. I'm going to swap out this little divider. So we're going to three little dots, replace, and we're going to go down here to our dividers. I kind of want this one. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, she cute. She cute. I kind of want to leave the gold. You could swap this out and replace. So this one would be these thin dividers down here. So like if I swap that out for this, like that's what that would look like. Oh, see, now I want to do that. Now I want to leave that. Okay. let's just swap these out. We're gonna replace those and we're gonna use that same orange because that's just cute. We can change these colors here if we wanted to. Color, we could go with an orange because we're just going all out, just customizing our look. Now, when you see this little orange outline on this, that means that it is a synced block. So anywhere you see this daily focus, if you change it here, it's going to update everywhere else. I need to re-update this for the quarter because I want to tweak like what days I'm doing what. But I'll do that later off the air. But I just want to change the colors over to orange right now. I mean, the pink I think would still technically work because we've got like little pink blossoms and stuff like that, but I'm going to swap it over to orange. And I'm going to minimize these. Okay, and yours probably looks different because I did customize mine. Since I have my reading dashboard, I pulled in this. So yours may not have this. I think on the original version, the daily focus was up beside the calendar and I moved it down. If you don't know how to do that, you just grab these little grippies and then you can like pull it, you know, wherever. I'm just going to leave that there. But I pulled in the book releases from my reading dashboard. That's another Notion Hub that I have, so that I can see like what books are coming up and I can like scroll and be like, oh, look at all these books, and they're like right there. Or I hit today and it goes right back. So yours probably doesn't have this unless you've customized it to be like that. So there's that. Let me see. Erin says, I have Mac everything, and when I bring my laptop to my friends to help me with some stuff, it drives her nuts. She doesn't know where anything is. Yes, my biggest pet peeve about Mac stuff is everything just floats around all willy-nilly. That gives me anxiety. I don't like it. It's like, just get in your place. You know, like this, having this floating, I can only handle that for so long. It just drives me insane. Like, go where I tell you. Like, just go. So that's my biggest pet peeve about Mac. It's like, okay, Suki, how did you do that? How did I do what? Which thing? What do you want? Let me know. How did I do what? Are you talking about the book thing? Because I can show you that if that's what you mean. And then the habit tracker, I have not tracked my habits this week, so I'm just going to hit refresh because I didn't do anything with that. Now, I think I showed this once before, but if you have not seen it, let me show you how this habit tracker works. So you can click, you know, like let's say, I obviously did not exercise, but like let's say, you know, you come through here and you did all these things, you know. If you come in here, you can choose 3 more properties and you can be like, change that to 7. Oh, no, up here, sorry, 7. Done. Okay, so that's like how many days you want to do that. That's where that is. And if I hit refresh, you know, it just wipes it back out. Okay, Suki says the book tracker. Okay, let's look at that. What else do I have? Okay, we'll get to those in a minute. So for the book tracker, what I did is first I copied like one of these headers. So like if I have, I'm going to take this and I'm going to duplicate it because this is like, it's done as like a formula, so it's a little bit different. I'm going to, than just like a regular text box. So when you click on it, this is where you replace the text. So I'm going to just call it upcoming book releases, just so you know, we have a different title. So that's how you do that. Kay says, when you get there, show us how you do time blocking. Okay, we can do that. Don't let me forget, because you know I will. Okay, so let's say you've got another Notion Hub. This is referencing another Notion Hub. This is my other one. So this is my reading dashboard. This is in the shop if you want it. I have the ARC version. I've customized it a little bit here and there, as you should, because make it your own. But this is my reading hub, and I have like, this is my upcoming releases, and it's done by like publication dates. So to get that and pull that in, because it's in the same, you know, Notion, what is this called? Workspace. It's in the same Notion workspace. So what I can do is I'm going to add another space, and if this doesn't come up automatically, you can hit / and it brings it up. So like if you're just typing and it's like, oh, it's just a little space. Okay, if you hit / it brings this up, and I'm going to type in calendar view. Okay, so I started typing in calendar. So calendar view. Okay, and then it pulls up like data sources. So it's wanting to know like where you're pulling from, and this shows pretty much anywhere that has like a calendar feature, any hub, any database in your Notion thing. So I'm going to choose master book list. If you don't see it on this list, you can type it in. Like if I type in book, you know, obviously it's going to come up. So I'm going to say master book list, and it comes up like this. This is a calendar view. I don't want a full calendar view, right? Like that's just, I don't want a full calendar view. You can have that, but for me, to get this look, I wanted weekly. So if I hit this little button, the 3 little dots, and under calendar, you can switch this to a weekly view, and you can choose if it opens in a center peak or if it opens like full page, side peak, anything like that. Let's just do, well, I'll do side peak, sure. I don't know. No, let's do center peak. It's the default for it. So you can customize any of these things. You can go to properties and choose like, you know, if there's a cover. There's no cover on that one, but like you could turn these on and off so that it shows up here, and you just just whatever to toggle to get the look that you want. And then that's pretty much it. This is your, you know, if you want to skip ahead, you hit these little arrows, and you, let's say, oh, we're already in June, just hit today, and you come right back, and you can go here and rename this. If you don't want it to say calendar, you can use like a little icon, so, or an emoji or something like that. So let's say you want to do that. If I do / and I'm going to type emoji, and let's say, let's do a little star. You can copy this. I'm going to do Control-C, and then under rename, I'm just going to put this little star. So now it doesn't say calendar. Like we know it's a calendar. There's a little calendar icon, so you don't have to say calendar, but you could. And I'm going to delete this because we don't need that now. So there you go. That's how you get another view in here. So like another thing I might could do is like, let's say I want my source to be my Patreon posts and events. Okay, I can change that here. We're going to change this to week, and there you go. This is my Patreon calendar. I can include that here now too. Actually, that's probably a good idea to include this on this database. So Patreon events and posts. There you go. Oh, can't use a symbol. Can't use a symbol. And no, oh, stop it. And no, you're just gonna be, oh, okay, let's try this again. Patreon posts and events. Done. Thank you. And I'm going to choose to hide the database title there. And there you go. Now I've got my Patreon events. So I feel like I might want to like change some things here. Like maybe, okay, maybe I want this to be tucked up under the calendar. So it's like this. And then that way when I expand these things, it just fills in the side nice and neat. And maybe I want a divider. And I'm just going to drag that up there so that, oh, and I don't need this. Go away. So that, you know, just feel a little something there. There you go. That's nice, right? Okay. All right, now I've got my Patreon posts and events. And if you're wondering, the Patreon posts and events, That is another hub that it's actually a shared hub. I'm going to open that in a new tab so you can see that. This is my Patreon place. This is a shared hub with Mandy because she helps me with some Patreon stuff. So that is it. I also have this sorted between the planning side of Patreon and the book side of Patreon. So there's lots of stuff going on. So now I have a copy of that in here. Now this is a view of the original. So like I can add stuff here and it will update it here. Same thing with the book one because it's a view of the original. Aaron says, oh, Tori, the Patreon live stream vote says March for this month. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I gotta fix that. I'm gonna pull that up here. Let me see. It says March. Of course it does. Damn it, it does. Okay. Well, let's just edit that right here so I'm not confused. Thank you. Y'all gotta help me out sometimes because I'm a little not quite right. Save. Thank you. Yeah, that happens. Okay, what are we up to? Oh, look, the vote is currently sitting at behind the scenes product and collage creation. And and says it took me way too long to realize it isn't March myself. Yeah. Okay, so by the way, this is what the leading vote is. It goes through tomorrow evening, but I would like to start doing more behind the scenes stuff. So one thing I will say is I'm going to start doing some more behind the scenes like live streaming on both on Patreon and on Discord. So we're going to start out like on Fridays after the live stream on YouTube. I will probably start jumping on Discord just to hang out and like live stream while I do some work. So it's just kind of like a working hangout chill session in the lounge. So if you want to join, I'm going to try to start doing that on Fridays after the live stream because I'm just sitting in here working. So I might as well just like hang out. Like not last week, but the week before I hung out with Jacqueline in the Discord lounge and like we were both working on our own things, like chatting while we worked. So it was fun. So I'll probably start doing more of that. I need to get this post out. Y'all don't let me forget. Okay, so do I want one of these borders? I think I do. I'm gonna duplicate this and then I'm just gonna drag this up here and get rid of the skinny border. So I have that. And maybe change this color. Let's change this color. We're going to say replace. And I'm going to change that to green. Yeah, there we go. See, okay. Aaron says, that's nice. A co-working session. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it let's start doing it on Fridays unless something comes up and I can't. Jacqueline, yay, fun. Yay. Michelle, I would love to, but I never know what time. Well, you know, that's probably my fault because I never say a time. The thing about Discord, just jump on there. See if anyone's there. If you're there and want to hang out, just like, you know, what is it, at me? Just ping me. Just be like, hey, I'm here. Come hang out. And like just hop in the lounge. Like you guys don't have to wait for me to be there. If you guys want to hang out with each other in the lounge. By the way, the lounge is the voice chat area. So yeah, but I think let's plan for on Fridays to jump on there at like 11, because if the live stream is from like 9 to 10-ish, then I usually like run the pups outside and like grab a drink or something, and sometimes breakfast because I'm doing stuff before that. So like 11, you know, and just jump on there. I think last time when me and Jacqueline were on there, we stayed on there for like an hour and a half and we were just like chatting. Like she wasn't doing the voice chat, she was just doing like the messagey chat, and then I was streaming and working. We were both working on our own things and it was just fun. It was fun to just chat. So let's start doing that. But yeah, you guys can always jump on there anytime and hang out with each other, even when I'm not around. But if I'm at my desk and I see someone's on Discord and wants to hang out, I'll just pop up the window, you know. because that's just fun. All right, I'm going to replace this one. Let's go. I kind of like the ombre one, so maybe I'll go with this one. There you go. That's cute. Ooh, see, I kind of want this one for this. Let's swap this one back out because I like the little ombre one. That is this one. Yeah, that's fun. And I think I want to change the Life Hub thing to green just because that feels fun. I have not filled this out. I've like done this. I have other things, but I haven't like linked those. I need to do that. Let's replace this with where you at? This one. Ooh, so pretty. It's so pretty. And just for fun, let's just change these out to green. So we're just pulling all of that in. Green. And I know there's keyboard shortcuts for this, but I just have not memorized those yet. Which is crazy because I love keyboard shortcuts everywhere else, but I just cannot remember them for Notion yet. So I'm just gonna do these. I really need to like pull more of these in. So this area, if you have not messed with this area, like I clearly have not messed with this area too much, this is where like if you have another hub somewhere and you want to pull it in, like, okay, I changed this to all about books is what I changed this category to, or maybe all things books. What did I change that to? What did I change that to? All things books. Okay, that's what I changed it to. Okay. So all things books. So this area is where like you can come in and you can link it to like a page, and that is not what I meant to do. I did not mean to create a new page. Delete. I did not mean to do that. Quit. I meant to link it to a page. So link to a page. Thank you. To the reading dashboard, and I'm just going to pull that up here. And oh, the reason why these look so big is because I've got lots of spaces in there so that it makes it bigger. You can delete these spaces and make it really skinny, or you can add more spaces and it makes it bigger. So like if you wanted it to come all the way down to this, you could. If you want this smaller, you can drag this like that. You can do that. You know, all these things, you can customize these things. You can do that for these, all that, lots of stuff. I'm going to leave the images for my habit tracker just because I like those, and that's fine. Now this, if you are not familiar, this is the vision board. That links over here to vision board. So these are all the covers for your life categories on the vision board. You can change these. You can also customize this and like show properties. You can, you can do all of these things. You can, let's see, you can change the size. You can fit the image, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, you just play around with these and see like what version of all of these things that you want. Like you can, you can, I leave this to page cover so that that's what that image is, but you could do all kinds, just anything you want, Okay, so let's edit these. So I'm going to change this, and the way this works is it'll show up on that list. So we're going to change the cover, and you can choose from like, that's what these little images are for, these. So I'm just going to play around with these and see what I like. And you can reposition these. You can leave them. I'm going to hide that. You can leave those. You can navigate back to the main page by clicking here, or you can go to your dashboard here. You can, it's all linked, so you can go anywhere. But see, that's how it is. And you can quit. I was trying to show something. Go back. You can also edit the cover, like if you stop it. If you reposition here, you can, change, like access the page, all of these, all of these things. So you can move it around. I'm gonna click it, and this is Working Professional. So I'm gonna change my cover and choose one of these other ones. Working Professional, we're gonna choose this one. No, is that what no, I don't know. Maybe I want, and once again, you can pull from anywhere on these. Maybe do I want this one? No, I think I want this one. I think I want that one. Or do I want this one? Maybe I want this one. Maybe I want that one. Okay. All right. Let's go back. And I don't know why it's moving slow right now. Maybe it's because I have like a bazillion things open. I don't know. So this is mental health. And okay, so let's look at, if you go to Unsplash, this tab, you could do, like type in anything and you can find a bunch of photos here. Like if I type in journal, like you can find some other things you can play around with, and you're only getting like a little portion of this, but once again, you can reposition the image. And let's see, maybe I want this. I just want something cute there. Okay, let's go back here. And this is the mental wellness, mental health. Is that physical health? Physical health is what I changed that to. Let's see. I don't know what picture. Maybe I just want some flowers for this one. And I'm just using these because they came in the bundle, but you can do any of those. You can also go here to the vision board, and this is that same page. So it's got like, this is that vision board template that comes with it. You can adjust, but you can also go through all of these areas this way and adjust the pages like that. So it's just just whatever you want. Whatever you want. Let's see what else. There's a million ways to get to these things. Maybe I want this for home and environment. Education. I'm just gonna swap some of these around. I'll probably change some of these later, just because. And some of these I may not remember, like what I chose. What did I choose here? Okay. I really like that photo. That's a good photo. And you can always like find photos and then choose them somewhere else. Like you don't have to just use these sticker ones. You can do whatever you want. Let's see. Like if I do a search for city, what do we get? So I want something that has like a peachy tone to it. Like maybe, what's this? I mean, that might work. Editorial. What do I want for this? Do I have one of these pictures that I want? Do I want more flowers? No. I think I want, like if I look up computer, what do we get? Can I find something that's peachy? Really? That's all I get? Okay. So if you're not, I mean that's kind of cute. Maybe I'll go with that. You can, like I said, you can always like find pictures somewhere else. So if you like Unsplash, for some reason it doesn't give you like, I mean, everything that you could possibly get from Unsplash. So that's not, I don't know why it doesn't give you everything. So, but you can go to the Unsplash website and like download something and pull it in that way just by saving it on your computer. So all kinds of different ways. Let's go back to the dashboard and see how these look together and see if I want to change anything. Okay, so you can see these have all updated. I think I'm gonna leave this because that just makes sense. These are pretty. Okay, this totally works. I like that's just cute. I'm gonna reposition this a little bit. Getting that right there. Save. Okay, so I like this. This is a cute little vision board now. So I like it. I like it. Do I want anything else here? I mean, I could turn on the name and maybe that, you know, maybe I'll keep that this time. I don't know. And you can change like the size. Like, let's see what it looks like to be medium. You know, did that change? That does not feel like that changed. Let's see. What does small look like? Oh, well, it didn't change. That's why. Medium. Why does medium and large look the same? I don't know. Medium and large looks the same. Let's see. Or did I have medium before? I don't know. Let's stick it. I swear sometimes it just changes on its own. The sizes. I don't know. But this was good. This was good. Kay says, well, Anne says, looks so pretty. Thank you. Kay says, can you point us size reference table for the different images, covers, and it's crazy that you say that because I have that on my list for right here. Create Notion image size cheat sheet. I have that. It varies, but I can give you the sizes that I use if that helps. So I have that on my list because I feel like I put that on my list a while ago and then didn't do it. And whenever I was going through doing my quarterly planning, I realized it was on there and I never did it, so I just moved it to today. So that's funny that you say that. So I will try to get that. Don't let me forget. You guys know that I will forget things. If y'all gotta help me keep on track, because if I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget. And even if I do write it down, I may forget. So okay, so there's this. I feel like that's really pretty. I do want to change this because it's pink and I feel like it could work, but I think I want green there. I think I want green. So I feel like it was Emily that said that she had changed everything on here except for that. So the reason why is because that's a widget, and if you don't know where the widgets are, you can't change it. But if I go back to the original, and so like let's say this is the original one, so if you just bought it or if you have it and haven't changed anything, okay, look, see, I know I had a different size. I had large. Oh, but I bet it's because I put the titles on there that the proportions changed a little bit, maybe. But I also added a couple. Okay, anyways, this is the original. If you go to resources, the resources page, first you have all these things because yay. But there's this down here, Notion customization. I give you two different places where you can go and get widgets and play with those. So I think both of these have free and paid versions. So I'm going to pull this over here out of the way. And I already made one of these. So I will drop the link for it. So if you don't want to make it, I will show you how to do that. So if you're doing this from scratch, I've already made this. Like I said, I will drop this in the description for this. But if you are doing it from scratch, how it works is you would do the plus, and I'm going to say embed. Okay, why are you not working? Embed. Thank you. And like I said, I've already made this, so I'm going to say embed link. And I made a green version, so I'm going to delete this version, and I have a green version, so I will drop that. Okay, this is bothering me. I'm going to turn off my titles. Oh, not there. Properties. Turn off the name. There you go. Because I like it's shorter that way, and I like that better. So I will drop this for this green version in the description of this video on the replay so that you can do this. If you don't feel like customizing one yourself, that's where that is. Like I said, I will drop that in the comments. let's see. I mean, not the comments, the description in the video on the replay. Let's see. Also, let me see. I don't know if I want to change my clock. I think I want to leave it black, but I could, if I wanted to, I could change that. I think that's on this one. Let's see. You guys can't see my other screen. Hang on. There we go. Okay. My widgets. And I'm going to make a new one. I think this one, this one's not that. Okay. All right. I want to change this to be like that. Oh, do I want it to be orange or do I want it to be like the dark green? I think I want it to be dark green. So you guys can't see this, but on my iPad, I'm pulling up the functional sticker book so that I can get the hex code for this dark green color, because it's almost black, but not quite. And yeah, so, and this will be, let's see, this is a synced block, so I'm gonna, oh, nope, didn't mean to do that, delete. I just meant this. I don't know if I can, I don't think you can like edit this clock itself. I think you have to do like a fresh one. So, embed. Okay. I feel like there's not a lot of difference there with that color. So maybe I want this one. Let's see. 929167. Copy. Alright. I'm gonna delete you. Delete. And okay, I think I like the green better, so I'm going to put the green up here. And I'm going to delete this one. And I don't need all that. So, also, I just want a blank line in between. There we go. Alright, so now I have a green clock and I have a green this. I will also put that in the description for you guys, so you guys don't have to remake those. If you don't want to, if that's like a whole process. But yeah, I like the green version. Now, remember, because it's got this little orange little line around it, that means it's a synced block. So if I go somewhere else, like if I click on Q2, you can see that it's now switched over to green here, which is, you know, it's probably fine. So while we're here on Q2, I'm going to swap these out for these. Let's see, Q2. And I'm going to change my cover, and I'm just going to choose one of the, I'm going to choose like this peachy pink color, just because I think that's pretty. And I'm going to swap out my calendar here. So this is Monday start Q2. Beautiful. I'm going to leave my affirmation. Now, if I want to just swap out these covers for Q2, this is where I could do that. So I'm going to go to my properties, and I'm going to delete. I'm going to swap out for April. Okay. Beautiful. I'm going to go back to Q2, just because these are easy to go to here. I'm going to do the same thing. Swap out May. May. Beautiful. And I could go through all these processes, but not right now. I'm just trying to get all of these. June. Delete. Swap out June. June. Okay. Lovely. Let's go back to the quarter. Let's go back to full page. I'm gonna hide that. Okay, now I could swap out like these colors, I can swap out these little borders, anything like that. You can see that my vision board is updated here. If I swap out my, oh, did that do download or, okay, replace, there we go. I'm going to swap out my affirmation. I'm going to do this one. There you go. And the original version of this has like templates for these, so you can change those out. While I'm here, let's just change these. I want to go with the green this time. Excuse me. I think I need a drink of my coffee. There you go. So I mean, it's like endless customization. You can just keep going and going and going and like customize whatever you want on here. Kind of like these, you know, just swap them all out. Now, if you didn't want to go through and like swap and swap and swap, you could swap one, like let's do, I think I want the orange here, and then you can duplicate it and then just drag it up here and then delete this one. Like you can do that if that makes more sense to you. There's a bunch of different ways to do this. I think I want a patterned one for this one, so I'm gonna go with this just because that's pretty. It's pretty and it matches this. And I mean, I can change these to, you know, green. Now you can't customize all these colors in Notion for like the sections because I don't know, you probably can if you get into like super into coding, but you know, not necessarily. I mean, like they give you some basic ones. This is what I meant by like there's templates here, so I'm gonna delete that. You don't need that. I mean, if you don't have it saved, by all means, like save that. I'm gonna replace this one to be that peachy pink color. Yeah, so it's like coming along. It's coming along. Now, if I want to go to my April page, because we are now in April, I can come over here and I can swap out one of these guys for, let's say this. Come on, little fella. Okay, and I can swap out my icon for the April one, and I can swap out my calendar. I'm just showing you all these different things that you can like swap out so that you have, you know, different looks. See, Q2 is already there. Like let's make this green just because we're going with that. And if I go back to my dashboard, I can take this calendar and the way I do this, the easiest way is if you click on it, and I'm just do Control C for copy, and then I can go into April, and I'm just gonna do Control V for paste, and then I'm just gonna move this up and delete the other one. So now I have it green. So there you go. And now I have all my stuff. I can just keep on going and, you know, so I don't need this anymore. Let's delete that. I'm gonna swap out one of these for, let's see. There we go. Okay, there you go. So see, you know, this is how you can customize it. I can go through and customize all these different little borders. Like maybe I want to swap this out for one of the little florally ones. Let's do that. Let's do this one just because that feels lovely. And I can, like I said, if you don't want to swap it, you can just say duplicate and then just drag it down and delete the other one. you know, and you customize it, and it's lovely, and it's so cool. So okay, it's 10:06. I don't mind going longer if you guys want to, if you guys still want to like keep going, because Kay had something she wanted to see. What did you want to see? Time blocking? Do you mean like on, like, what do you mean, like on a daily page or something, or a weekly page? Like, how you want to do that? Because if you guys don't know this, if you are if you're new and just seeing this hub for the first time and you don't know anything about it, if you're on your calendar here on like the agenda, you can hit the little plus sign to create a new one. And I've got templates here. So like you can do, like there's daily templates, there's weekly templates. You can create your own template. You can take one of these and duplicate it and edit it if you want. So yeah, like, do you guys want to see one of these? We can do a whole plan with me. I think I've talked about this. But Kay, did you have like a certain one that you wanted to see? Because I think you said something about time blocking or whatever. I don't know. What do you want to see? Speedy way to do the time blocking is weekly. So I think that's what. Let's look at this. So this is one of the pages. I'm going to make it bigger. You just click on it and your page is populated. You are done. This is like your page, right? So this is where you can do everything. There's filters. So if you click on this filter, and honestly the quickest way is if you clear this and then you choose the start date is this. So this is your week. This is your, this is anything that's like on the schedule, like to do or something scheduled for today. You can change this to be, like if this is today, like this is your dailies, right? So this is your daily 5 time blocking schedule. So like you just choose your day, and then this shows you like everything that's on like your day. Oh, the viewer, you see the hours. Do you mean like on the template where, like, I've got one of these templates, like if I go back to, let's go back to here, calendar. If I were to do like a page that is like this one, like this one, is this what you mean? Like this one's got the hours? Is that what you mean? This is one of the daily page templates that has hours. You can adjust these, you can change these, you can add like a new, a new block if you want to. You can delete that row. If you're using this one over here, there's filters. So if you filter it by the date, the quickest way to change your date is just to deselect the date, and then it'll automatically pop up with like your current date. You can click it, and then there you go. You've filtered by priority. How did you get the colors behind the text on the calendar? On the calendar? On this calendar? Like, so this one doesn't have it, but oh wait, do you mean like the calendar view, like the Notion calendar? Like that's this. Is it going to pop up? I swear it only wants to work half the time. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Oh, there you go. So, month. So you mean like this? Oh, where's my thing? Do you mean like this version where it's got like all of these? Because that's in the Notion calendar app. So that's like, it's a separate app that works with Notion. So it pulls in anywhere, like all of these things. Like you can link your Gmail calendars. You can link your these are the different calendar databases within my Notion. And so it pulls it all in here. Oh, restart and upgrade. I don't want to upgrade, but I'll restart. Or do you mean upgrade to the new thing? Is that what that means? So if you're wanting it to where like it's got the color coding thing, that's the Notion calendar app. And what that does is it pulls in your Gmail calendars, your iCalendars, your databases, anything like that. That's what that pulls in. Is it going to reopen it, or are we just like, what's happening? Is it working better? I think it's working better. I think they like tweaked some things. I don't know what they did, but I do feel like it's working better. But you can turn on and off different databases, and if you guys need like more, I mean, we're almost a quarter after, so we may need to do like a whole other video on this. If you need help with that, we can totally do that. But the color coding one, that is the calendar app. And like I said, it works where like this is one email account that's got a calendar. This is another email with a calendar. This is that Calypso Design Studio workspace. That's this whole workspace that's like everything in here. So it's pulling from anywhere that has a let me see. Let me pin this. Pin. Thank you. Pin to. Are you being difficult? What is happening? What's happening? Why'd your icon go away? Why'd your icon go away? I don't know what you're doing there, bud. I don't know. But the way this works is like if you have a database with a calendar view in your Notion, you can turn it on in here. So like this is the 2024 task and events. That's from my big picture planning Notion Hub. The Patreon posts and events, that's from my Patreon hub. And then the master book list, the way I got that to work is I set up on my reading dashboard under my master book list, I created a calendar view based on the publication date. Oh, I just smacked my mic. And then that got that to work. So that's how I pulled that in. But yeah, so the one with the different colors, that is the calendar app. Kay says, thanks for my private tutorial. Yeah, so anytime you guys need a tutorial on something, or you want to see me create something, or you want to see me show how to do something, like just let me know. I will fit it in the list. You know, like the whole reason we're doing a Notion thing today is because when I asked Patreon like what they wanted to see, that was one thing that came up, is changing this stuff over. And I'm like, you know what, I need to do that for me. So 2 birds, 1 stone and all that, you know what I mean? So yeah, yep. Okay, and now I've got my 2 dailies. I don't want to do this daily now. Maybe I do. Maybe I want to keep this and just use it. But if you don't want it, you can just delete it. That's how that works. So yeah, so if you are not aware of this, if you click the plus sign or click new, you can choose a template and it automatically populates the page for you. So you don't have to do the whole setup. It's already there. This is really handy if you're using Notion on your iPad, because setting up the page is annoying as fuck. But if you have a template, then you're just adding in your stuff and customizing it. You know, like you can come in here and choose the filter, and we're choosing today's date. So like this is my stuff sorted by priority of stuff that needs to happen, right? And yeah, so I can just fill in my stuff. I can like come in here and let's say I want a new thing. I'm gonna just do image, and I can come in here and choose one of these little borders. I said this one. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this one. And let's say, you know what, I want some prettiness, so I'm going to choose an image, and I'm going to go to my decorative sticker book for Peaches and Dreams, and I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to put it right here. And there you go. Now I've got, well, that's fine. And now I've got like some prettiness on my Notion page. You know, I could come in here and let's do another one and just do image. And I can choose, let's see what else I got. I mean, that could be kind of fun to do one of those because that is today. Oh, this one's lovely. You know, I can come in here and I'm going to move this on top. And maybe I don't want so many things here, just a little bit of highlights. And there you go. Now I have, that is so fucking pretty. Now I have, you know, my page, and I can take this and I'm like, what is today's date? Today is this. And if I want to, I can choose, you know, the month and the quarter. There's other stuff up here if I want, you know, like I can put this as, well, that doesn't really matter. But there you go. That is my daily page. I can come in here and I can change these to green, and maybe I will do it. This is my daily page today instead of in my planner, you know. I mean, I might as well. I'm just going all out with it, aren't I? I'm gonna change this to orange. I love how these colors actually, you know, work for what we're doing. That's fun. I don't need this anymore. This is, you know, I know what I'm doing there. And maybe I want to change this color to be green. You know, that's lovely. You know, there we go. This is, it feels good. I think I want a space here. Give some breathing room. There you go. That's fun. And now we've created a daily page together. Look at us go. Look at us go. That's pretty. I'm going to do this. Let's change this to custom. And this works for like anything that's like a square. So like these are technically like square images. So I could choose this and like this is my icon. As long as it's a square ratio, it can fit there and be fine and not cut off and be weird. So I can change this to be like, let's say, I mean, you can, the patterns may not work. They may say it's too big. I'm on the paid version of Notion, so it's probably not, but I could just use one of the patterns from the kit. If you want to use a pattern, they're probably, I think they're too big for this if you're on like the free version of Notion. But if you wanted to use one of the digital papers that's in the collection, you could use this. Just, you could do a smaller version of the image and you wouldn't have to worry about the file size limits, because there is a limit on the free version of like 5 megabytes. But so now look, I've got a pretty thing. It's pretty. It's pretty. I don't like these being this color, so I didn't realize we were gonna do like a daily page, but we are doing a daily page and it totally works. By the way, you can change the You can change the color of these headings if you want to. The way that works is if you click on it, like here's where the color would be. So like I'm gonna pull up my sticker book here, and this is the hex code, and I'm just looking at the functional sticker book. I'm gonna copy that so I don't have to. So you can like change that, or you can be like, this is the box, and this is, so 6Fs is white. So, you know, if you wanted to change this, you could be like this. You know, you could do that, and then we've got a whole different look. It's a whole different page that we just created here. Just looks, I mean, come on, that's fun. That's fun. And maybe as some behind the scenes things, I can show you how I would take this page and turn it into something I can share on my social media in like a collage, because it's a little bit different, because you've got, I mean, the page goes on and on, right? So yeah, but yeah, there you go, there you go. And you can, you know, make this a little bigger, just be like, boom. Huh. Well, that's fun. I'm totally going to use this as my daily page today, so thank you for that request. Yeah. So, and see, here it is. It's right there on my daily page. And so it will automatically go on there for that day, but it's also, if you're here and you set in the hidden properties, you set the date, that's where that is. So, yeah. There you go. You like it? I like it. I like it. Let's go back to the main page. So, I feel like we did a good job with our customizing. I feel like it's lovely. And yeah, I feel like that's good. So, it went a little longer than I originally thought we would, but that is totally okay. The dog's getting whiny, so I think I'll cut it here, and I'll put this replay up. And I don't know that I'll be able to like get the timestamps on it or anything like that right away. Now, if somebody wants to volunteer to give me a list of timestamps on my live stream, I would be okay with that. But yeah, so I'm going to put this replay up. I'll put the links in the description for the little green clock and the green like little year tracker thingy. What is this called? I'll put those in the description right away so you guys can have that. And put the links for the hub and the sticker pack and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked this. I had fun getting my stuff all set up, and I'm totally going to use this daily page for today because I think it's really pretty and I like it, and I'm totally going to use it, and I'm going to fill out my stuff. And yeah, so it's fun. So, all right, that's it. That's all I got. As always, thank you for joining me, and let me know if you ever want to see anything else. I will get on Discord at about 11. Let's just plan for 11. I'll hop on Discord and we can do like a co-working session. I can stream, you know, what I got going on, all that good jazz. But I've got to take this pupper out. She's over here shaking with the need to go potty. So, I shall see you guys later. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, we'll have to do more. And if you have a request for another live stream, or plan with me, or Notion plan with me, y'all just let me know. Anne says, have a good weekend, everyone. Yes, have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. It was fun. Ta-ta and toodaloo.